Any safe way to get the emotional pain out of your body is good. What happens to a lot of people is that they end up crying. And people think that crying is bad, or if they cry that they're weak, or that it means they're crazy, or they're never going to stop. But none of that's true. Listen, everybody cries, and it's actually your body's way of releasing all of the emotional pain. But if you're going to cry, there's a way to do it. You just need to let it out and get it out. And if you really run with it and just let yourself sob, you'll probably sob for like 2 to 15 minutes and it'll come to a natural ending. There'll be a pause. Actually, there are 2 ways that people get into trouble with crying. The first thing that they do is that when they're sobbing or crying, they tell themselves things like, I can't take this anymore, this is never going to go away, something's wrong with me. And in a way, when you're telling yourself those things, you actually make it worse. You're actually creating more pain. So what we're doing is it's almost like we have a glass full of water that needs to be tipped out, and you're tipping the water out, but you're simultaneously adding more water in with these unhelpful thoughts. What is really good to say to yourself when you're crying is to say, I'm just letting go of this pain. And if you say that, you can kind of pour your cup out and not add more pain to it. The second thing that people do, which gets them into trouble, is that when they're done crying, they tend to want to go to bed and almost like languishing in the pain. And actually, that's how people get really depressed. So what I would like you to do, and which helps me and has helped other patients, is once you're done crying, you need to then switch gears. You need to get out of the emotion and actually go do something.